What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh, and welcome back to another Pokemon VGC video. Today we're going to be talking about why I just haven't bothered playing any VGC as of late, because it's been a while. If you follow the channel, you would have known that in the past I did a lot of VGC stuff. A lot, especially this year. I've done so much VGC stuff this year, and then all of a sudden I just kind of dropped off after Series 8. And we're going to talk about why today. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you're subscribed for more videos like this in the future. I talk Pokemon stuff in general all the time. So if that's your jam, if you like Pokemon, make sure you stick around for more videos like this. Let's get into it. So for this video in particular, I have brought us over to Pokemon Showdown, because I feel like this is the best place for me to kind of talk about my reasons for not playing VGC at this particular time. The reason is Series 8 sucks. The current rule set that is in the VGC double battle format is just not that fun. It got old very, very quickly. And then there's a couple other reasons I'm also not playing. But if you are unfamiliar with what the current rule set is, we're going to Team Builder here for you. So currently, you are allowed to use one restricted Pokemon per team. So that means you can use things like Calyrex Ice, Calyrex Shadow, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Groudon, Kyogre, Ho-Oh, Lugia, things like that. You know, the box legendaries really are the stuff you're going to be able to use in competitive right now. You can have one per team. Now, the reason I say this sucks is because, for one, you lose a lot of creativity because you're going to end up using one particular Pokemon per team. You're going to base your team around a legendary. Now, you might think that's not that big a deal. However, some legendaries just aren't worth running. Like, you can run them and you can be successful, but it's not always worth it to run certain legendaries. And then there's certain legendaries that just freaking dominate, like Zacian. Zacian Crowned is a dominating force right now. It is incredibly common to see this. It can fit into pretty much any team you throw together. So you're going to see a lot of the same crap over and over and over. Then another reason I have just decided to stop playing Series 8 is the fact that we're going back. We're going backwards. They've announced the Series 9 rules already, like a week into Series 8. And they're like, yeah, we are actually going back and you can't use restricted Pokemon anymore. So for me, it just didn't seem worth it to continue building teams like my Lapdog team or like my Lugia team, and then have those teams be null and void come the next rule set. So I didn't think it was worth it to continue building teams and using my resources to train Pokemon in game to just kind of have them be null and void and have wasted a bunch of resources on Pokemon. So I've just kind of stopped with Series 8. And like I said, there's Pokemon that are just dominating the game right now. So for example, I'll pull up Zacian. Zacian Crowned is super popular right now because it has such high base stats to begin with. Let's put this down to 50. It has such high base stats to begin with. It's super defensive. It's pretty freaking fast. Really high attack stat. And its health is also very good. And it's got decent coverage, and things like Behemoth Blade, which do double damage to Dynamax Pokemon, mean that you have a Pokemon that you don't even have to worry about Dynamaxing. You can go ahead and Dynamax whatever you want, and this thing can handle a Dynamax Pokemon. So this Pokemon, like I said, just fits into a variety of teams because of the power of Behemoth Blade. You run, Protect on it. I think mine has Play Rough on it, so I had some Fairy coverage, and then I think I had Close Combat, maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, you have a lot of coverage with this Pokemon, and it's super powerful and can handle its own. You see Zacian so freaking much. When I made my video covering my Lapdog team that I have here, I actually said that I faced a team that was almost identical to this exact team right here. Like, almost identical. Now, I didn't know the EV spreads and the moves and the items that particular individual was running, but the fact that this team that I just threw together on a whim is identical to another team right now, it's wild. The only difference was they had, I think, Landorus and I had Urshifu. That was the only difference between the two teams, and it's just wild to me that we're in a format right now where, you know, I randomly throw a team together because I heard Lapdog is so freaking common, and I make a team that's identical. And I've seen this team numerous times. Like, most of these Pokemon together, like, for example, Thundurus is super good with Zacian because you have the Defiant ability, and Zacian has the Intrepid Sword. So a lot of people are going to try and run Intimidate users against Zacian to counteract the Intrepid Sword. You run Defiant, and this Pokemon gets bulked up, and you don't have to worry about losing your Intrepid Sword, things like that. So it's wild to me. And then you see Lapras everywhere now because of another dominating Pokemon, which I also have a team for, Kyogre. Now, I made a Kyogre team long before I realized it was going to be as good as it was. I made a Kyogre team simply for the fact I wanted to use Ludicolo, and Ludicolo would have Swift Swim activated through Kyogre's Drizzle. That is literally the only reason that I made a Kyogre team. I didn't realize that Kyogre was as big a machine as it is, but yeah, so it's just wild to me that right now the two dominating forces that you see are, in fact, Zacian and Kyogre. And I mean, you see them all the time. If you look at, like, if you follow VGC Twitter and stuff like that, you see, like, top-rated teams. Zacian and Kyogre are in the vast majority of these teams because of things like Water Spout on Kyogre super good, or Origin Pulse, where it hits both Pokemon. That's why you almost have to have a Pokemon with Wide Guard anymore. Things like that. It can run Thunder, so that way you got the coverage options and defense options. It's just a very, very powerful Pokemon, and both of these are, and you're seeing them so freaking much. And to me, like I said earlier, there's no creativity because of it. You see very, very little creativity. Now, yes, you see content creators and stuff that are going out and making these cool teams, and yeah, that's their job. Like, you can't base what is actually in the game based off what content creators are doing. For example, my Ludicolo team, not everybody's running Ludicolo with Kyogre. I did it because I thought it'd be a fun video, and it has been very fun to use the team and have people's responses to my Ludicolo team. But most people aren't running Ludicolo with Kyogre or running certain, you know, matchups with each other. They're just running the Pokemon with, you know, the standard stuff that you see, the meta stuff that you see. So you see a lot of the same teams over and over and over and over and over. And it makes it super, super boring playing because there's no difference in the teams. You just play the same teams, and it gets old. It gets very dull very fast. So at the current time, I just don't feel the need to continue playing the current format. Now, if they would have come out and been like, okay, Series 9, you're allowed 2 restricted Pokemon, I would have been like, okay, cool. I would have kept building restricted teams because those Pokemon could then be used in future restricted format Pokemon teams. However, because we're going backwards and we can't use restricted Pokemon anymore, I'm not dedicated enough to put in all my resources in game to just go ahead and set these Pokemon in a PC box to sit until Pokemon decides that they might maybe do another rule set before the new games come out. Now, I don't know if Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are going to actually be our future VGC games. I'm very much hoping they are, because at this point, if we're already going back in rule sets, I really think they need to just move on to the next game because they're running out of ideas on series. So I think we need to move to the next game, and that way it'll refresh, you know, and revitalize the VGC format right now. I think that's the best plan moving forward, but I don't know. They could just decide to keep the VGC in Sword and Shield, which I don't know. I really don't. It's all speculation right now, but at this time, it's just I don't feel the need to build more teams. Now, I will say that I do plan on putting out a couple more VGC Climb videos, simply because I haven't made this team in game. I started working on it, haven't finished making it, and I haven't covered this team on card. I've done it in Showdown, but I haven't done it on cart. So once I get this team made on cart, I will do some more VGC Climb stuff and maybe just go back through and use some of my older teams to get back to Master Ball. But then I probably won't do much outside of that because I haven't played the new March season. But I have like 3 or 4 teams that I have in game that I can use, like my Shadow Calyrex team and my Kyogre team and my Lugia team are in game already. So I need my Lapdog team, and then I can do a couple more VGC stuff, just get back to Master Ball, just to put out some VGC content, because I miss playing VGC. But like I said, if I'm just going to see the same stuff all the time, and all the Pokemon that I train are going to be null and void, it doesn't seem worth it to me to continue building teams. Now, I have started kind of theory crafting with some stuff for, you know, the next potential, and I have some on my iPad that I don't have here. But I have started theory crafting some stuff for the next series because I did really like Series 7. Series 7 was a lot of fun. I had a lot of different teams that I used for it. So I'm really looking forward to that, going back to that. But it's kind of hard to test these teams right now because there's not a Series 7 or Series 9 format on Showdown. So I can't really test these teams. But as soon as that rolls around here, we've only got another month and a half of Series 8. After that rolls around, I will start actually covering teams again and, you know, making guides and stuff like that. So that is my plan moving forward. But I just kind of wanted to address it because I know a lot of people do watch the channel for the constant VGC stuff that I was doing. So I was putting out VGC content at least, you know, 3 VGC videos a week. And I've kind of just migrated to other Pokemon content, you know, like I've been doing a lot of coverage of the new games, the Legends Arceus and the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I've been doing a lot of, you know, theories and talking about things that could happen in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, like the new Megas. That Mega video I did really well. People really liked that. So I've been covering Pokemon just in different ways, but I do really miss the VGC aspect of playing, and it sucks. But I've also been playing Let's Go Through and playing the older games again on stream, just because I'm trying to complete my full Pokedex in Pokemon Home. So I've been going back through the older games so I can transfer stuff into Home, and that's kind of been keeping me busy while I'm not partaking in VGC at this time. So that's the kind of stuff you can expect moving forward. Like I said, I'll probably have a couple more VGC climb videos here in the next week or two, hopefully, to get back to Master Ball and do that stuff. But mostly the content's going to be maybe shiny hunting, you know, talking about the new games, because we got Pokemon Unite coming, we got Pokemon Snap, we got all the new games at the end of the year. Things like that is going to be what I'm talking about, at least until Series 9 rolls around. So just kind of an update video just to talk about what is going on, why I haven't been doing as much VGC stuff. I know I've been kind of ranting and rambling on, but hopefully you guys get my point. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe you like Series 8, maybe you don't. I'm interested in hearing everybody's thoughts, but that's going to be it for this video. If you did manage to find this rant entertaining, be sure you leave a like and smash the subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. And be sure to check out the Discord where people are over there playing Pokemon all the time. And check me out over on Twitch, TikTok, and all my socials if you're interested in keeping up with me, this channel, the stream, or anything like that. Like I said, that is it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.